it. You can post anything you want here.
And
it does not violate my policies.
It does not affect our standards.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. You're going to see Kristen's future next girlfriend in a little while.
Yeah.
And whether I'm based behind bars or not, that's a different story.
Yeah. Sure, whatever. It all comes down to one class action lawsuit.
Pretty much. We'll wrap it all into one. Anyways, here we are.
Hey, Pat.
Hi, Pat. There's Pat out there. There's the musical narcissist right here. And Big Daddy Cool.
Big Daddy Cool. Let me tell you something.
Please do.
I really think country music is really just sad in general.
Depressing.
It was so depressing.
Okay, hang on. So we're sitting on it. He texted me, "Hey, you feel like doing something?" I said, "Sure, you want to do something? Let's go do something. Just let me know if you want." When that was earlier in the day, about 8:00, he texted me, "Hey, Highlandman's got karaoke. Let's go. Let's go to karaoke." You know what? I think you should start putting on that fucking 2 minutes of aggression there. I feel something coming on. All right, so we go to the Highland. He says, "Meet you there." And we go there. We sit down. We have a drink, and we see all this god awful country music. My God, if I ever wanted to slit my wrists in my life, it would be slitting my wrists then and there. And it gets even better. Then you got these fucking 90s little pricks walking up there singing these god awful whiny. I'm so sorry, boo-hoo me 90s fucking songs. Oh, it was terrible. And you know what really fucking choked my chicken about that whole
really?
thing?
What choked your chicken?
The fucking way we sit there and the guy comes up. "Okay, guys, last call." And I'm like, holy fuck, how long have we been here? I looked at the clock. It's 11 o'clock. 11 a fucking clock. Who closes their bar at 11 o'clock? I wasn't getting drunk, but I certainly won't listen to that fucking not drinking. So there you go. There's my 2 minutes. Highlandman has lost it. Do not go there. There's probably more places fun you can fucking go.
You don't have the money to sue me, so I don't care. I found that it was just a lot of fucking just
Whining.
This song is about me.
Oh, yeah.
Bullshit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at me.
Yeah, this is like, it was like some of the songs that the girls were singing, and usually girls are better than guys at this karaoke thing.
They sure are.
And it was a lot of this fucking, I'm a whiskey in a teacup bullshit.
We're whiskey in a teacup and a fucking gun rack in my pickup.
Yeah.
Bullshit. And then the 90s whiny fucking tunes. God, I don't even know what half those fucking things were.
There was one of them. I didn't even know what the fuck it was. This is the problem.
I think I remember
This is the problem with a lot of the people that go and do karaoke. They know all the words when they're singing in their car.
Or in the shower.
Or
at home.
Whatever. But the thing is they are singing along with something.
That's right.
When you go to do karaoke,
you're not singing along to the background track.
You are the star, and you gotta fucking act like it. There was one dude, he was just reading it because he was trying to read the words.
Oh, he was a line, I remember that. He was a line behind.
Yeah, he would be a line behind, and he was reading the words. It was like a spoken word. I was like, oh, right on, Leonard, go on, good job. Good to see you back from the grave.
Well, that reminds me. I just gotta say this. That reminds me. I think Miguel's doing his Captain Stabbing pub there.
Yeah, Captain Stabbing.
And anyways, I think Sean's gonna go to it, and I'm wearing my colors because I just wanted to say happy birthday, buddy.
Oh yes, happy birthday, Sean. That's right. I forgot.
You're one of my
yesterday or today?
You're one of my favorite vocalists, buddy. Keep up the good work.
Yeah. Yeah. No. It was, other than like.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking terrible.
Speaking of stars.
Uh-oh.
And being the star, it's come out that Nikki Sixx didn't play bass
on the first 4 albums. So that was Too Fast for Love, Shout at the Devil, Theater, and Girls, Girls, Girls.
Now, that could be true. And because of the fact that back then, so fucked up. It could be true, but also, if it is true, well, we're going to have to probably give it a week or so. Who fucking did?
That's right. I'll kind of more believe it. Like you said, you heard that a while ago too. It just resurfaced.
Well, no, the one that I heard. This is what I heard. Album number 5.
Dr. Feelgood.
Who produced it?
Bob Rock.
Apparently, Bob Rock, and I remember hearing this way back when, told Nikki Sixx to fucking learn how to play your fucking bass.
Well, he didn't know how. I read because I was a big Crew fan growing up, and I read the fucking Nikki Sixx. Someone told me he could be in a band. He went and got a bass, and he got his own bass. So he went to a fucking music store.
You thought he could be Sid Vicious.
Yeah, and he stole a guitar, not a bass. He didn't know any fucking different.
Yes.
Or is the other way. He could play guitar, but he stole a bass.
He went to go steal a guitar, and he ended up stealing a bass.
Yeah.
Because he just grabbed the first thing he could see and bolted for the door.
Yeah, and apparently, he didn't know how the fuck was going to tune it or anything like that shit.
Yeah.
But like you said too, even if he was an average bass player, I mean,
he is.
He's not great.
You listen to the bass lines of those first 4 to 5 albums.
Yeah.
Very basic bass lines. Even just listen to there's a lot of guitars in the song Dr. Feelgood.
Yeah.
It's a simple fucking bass
It
line.
sure is, dude.
There's simple bass lines in a lot of the earlier ones. Like I'm thinking of
Too Fast for Love. Very simple.
What's the song I'm thinking of?
Oh, Livewire.
Yeah, Livewire. Yeah. It's amazingly enough, and big fan of this is keeping songs simple. That's one riff all the way through the whole goddamn song, and people know it.
Well, people don't care.
And you can. I appreciate some of the other songs that are out there. Like you can listen to a Slayer song. There's 7-8 riffs in that song because somewhere they do the first half of the song and then they do a little bridge and then it goes into a whole different feel.
Mm-hmm.
Still the same song, and then there's a guitar solo and then it goes back into the original riff and then original
riff
half.
Oh yeah.
So
it goes in full circle.
Yeah, it does a full circle, and it's but simple, and it's always been effective.
Oh yeah, well look at Murder Dolls. Look at Wednesday. They're all fucking little songs are 1-2 riffs. That's it.
Oh yeah.
Wednesday's Bad Things, 1 riff.
Oh yeah, like I said, huge song. Here's a huge song, 1 riff. Walk, Respect by Pantera.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
It's and then there's I think there's a solo riff in there, but it's really just
basically 1 riff the whole way through.
Basically 1 riff. There's a couple other fills and stuff in there, and you know what? People know that one.
That's right, and you know what? Because what's simple sticks in your brain. Your brain ain't gonna remember complicated.
No, it will not.
Dear God, no. And you don't want someone to have to have. You want someone to hear it once, and you want them to have it stuck in your head. And what gets stuck in your head? Simple and repetitive.
Exactly.
It's stuck in your head.
Do I have to repeat myself?
If you want to stick it in my head, maybe we would.
That's exactly it. No, but I remember hearing that, and I can hold that to be true because of the fact that I saw the exact same thing happen not too long after Dr. Feelgood, when Metallica used Bob Rock, and there was Bob Rock is just giving the fucking rails to fucking Kirk Hammett on fucking playing a solo, and it's and the same thing, 5th album,
right?
And it's just and Kirk Hammett's I've been doing this for blah blah blah, and I'm my solos have brought me here and stuff like this, and it was the two of them were just clashing, and
well, it got them the commercial success they wanted.
It got them that commercial success that Lars wanted.
You think it was only Lars, you think? I think James
had some. Yeah, it is the two of them.
Metallica really is like Kiss. Kiss is Gene and Paul, and Metallica is James and Lars.
Yeah, I think Lars has got something over. There's always that one person that's got something over on you that can suggest something, and you'd be like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, and they probably don't. Like James and him probably don't get along.
It should have been Lars.
It should have been. It should have been.
Just remember, if it was Lars, Metallica doesn't make it past 93, 94.
No, they don't.
Because they would have never survived the grunge thing with how Cliff Burton was seeing the band's direction.
Yeah.
They would have still been going. They would have been holding that whole
but they
Exodus type deal.
Yes.
Where they kept going.
But they wouldn't have got the Bod Rocket. They wouldn't have got Bod Rocket.
They wouldn't. There's no way.
Or if they did, Cliff Burton would have quit.
Yeah, and then it would have been like.
And then it would have been, we fired him. No, I quit.
No, and then it would have been James and Kurt.
That's right.
Or
really just James because
okay, no bus accident happens. Lars is still out because I heard the rumor that Cliff wanted to kick Lars out.
Oh.
After the Master of Puppets tour. He was because he apparently this is just a rumor. He saw all the other drummers of the thrash metal, mid 80s, and like, look at this guy over here, look at this guy over here.
Lombardo, I'm sure it was a fucking Why can't you beat Dave Lombardo, Lars?
Yeah, why? John Tempesta, Paul Bostoff, Charlie Benatti, even came later, Vinnie Paul, Gene Hoglan. Yeah. All these guys all played for Testament. Gene Hoglan played for him, Bostoff played for them, and Lombardo played for them.
But yeah, drummers are hard to find. Trust me, we'll fucking know.
Yeah, no, they are.
That's why I messaged that guy again because he didn't show up.
Yeah.
The fucking I fell asleep. Well, yeah, whatever. I mean, he's a drummer. We gotta kind of give him another fucking chance.
Exactly.
So he says, I tried texting him, hey man, want to come out this Wednesday? Yeah, nothing. He didn't fucking reply back. But went over to Barney, their little blonde guy, Barney's place.
Yeah.
And I gotta get in touch with them because Todd lives with this other guy. He lives with Barney and this other guy that lives there. His name's Dylan. He's a dork. And I fucking walked in, I'm wearing my fucking Solo shirt, and this fucking dork's wearing a fucking Star Wars shirt. We're like, hey, you fucking geek. But he's like, when he's going on about shit, he's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. We were busting his balls to look like he was wearing capri pants. But, so anyways, fucking Barney, he fucks off and goes somewhere, and Barney's like, you know he plays drums? I'm like, what?
I would have made fun of him so much.
Well, I will, because he's like, yeah, come show you his drum sets. So we went downstairs and fucking opened the closet. His drum sets put away. I said, so how good is he? He's like, I don't know. He said he could play. He's not as good as Todd, he said, but. And I said, he just takes practice.
I think when people say they're not as good as somebody, they are good.
But yeah.
It's one of the, like.
Those modest things.
When a person tells you that they're really good at something.
Yeah, you're going to say, fuck you. Yeah, bullshit, you are, you piece of shit.
Oh, yeah, I can do, and you know who usually does that? Is freaking never were guitar players.
That's right.
I've run into a few.
Oh, fuck, dude, that reminds me. Can you say how many people beat off on that? I remember we three of us, me, you, and Ronald. We're downtown at some fucking party somewhere in somebody's backyard, and Fudgy was there too. And this guy fucking was walking around saying how fucking hot his girlfriend is, how much money he has, and blah blah blah. And he wouldn't shut up about it. Then all of a sudden he comes walking out. We're all sitting. I remember we were all sitting outside in the fucking dark getting shit. And then this guy comes walking up and Fudgy goes up to him and it sounded like right out of the movie to just fucking
Oh,
punch him. Do you remember that?
Yes, I recall. As soon as he said he punched him.
And then the three of us took fucking Fudgy to the fucking hospital. We were sitting there like 3 in the fucking morning.
He broke his hand.
He broke his hand on the guy's face.
Yeah, I was just like, what the fuck just happened?
It sounded like the movies too, man.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, that's rock and roll. The other thing I was actually surprised.
Oh, Pat knows how to play drums. Oh, let's do this.
For his own projects. You want to play for IOB? We'll say yeah. We got a drum kit there.
Is there?
Yeah, Sean's place. Yeah.
Oh, I thought that would have been, what's his name?
No, Blaine's. No, that was Sean's.
Oh.
So there is a drum kit there.
That's handy to have.
Yeah, well, people jam, like his kids jam there and shit with their bands and stuff.
Yeah, so.
And everybody gets together and jams and shit on when he has parties, I think, and stuff. So it's always nice to have, right?
Yeah, they're so easy to find too. You can find them online for like cheap.
For sure.
It's
the fucking ones that play them. You can't find ones that fucking play them are fucking flakes.
There was one on
no offense, Pat.
On a certain marketplace,
mm-hmm.
and it was for free. It was a 5-piece drum kit, and it's for free.
What was wrong with it?
Nothing. So Johnny messaged me and he's like, "You gotta go pick this up. You gotta go get it. You gotta go get it." And I'm like, "Where am I gonna put it?" He's like, "Oh, just set it up in your living room or something like that." And I was like, "Because it's for free."
Yeah.
And I'm like, it was ended up being gone.
Yeah.
But then I'm like thinking about it, and then I ended up telling Mrs. Eric about it. She's like, "Why was it free?" And I'm like, "Because drum kits you cannot sell because of the fact that, and especially acoustic kits, electronic kits that's different. The acoustic ones are hard to sell because of the fact that more people are living in townhouses and condos and things like that.
Which was going to lead me to my story. I thought when I get my apartment, I'm going to fucking buy a little fucking electric drum kit.
Because you
can pop them in, you put in your headphones.
And all you hear is...
That's right, you just hear them hitting the pads.
Yeah, and I know for sure that because the fact that we're fucking old, that you're not going to be there at 11 o'clock at night fucking...
Yeah, I probably will be.
Maybe.
If I get nice and stoned, then I'll probably be up fucking around. But it's not loud at all.
I've thought about getting an electric kit too and trying to actually learn how to play it.
I rented a fucking acoustic kit once when I lived in fucking Maple Ridge or Pitt Meadows there. I stuck him in the. And
I remember that.
Yeah, fuck, dude, I could not. I could fucking. That's all I could fucking. I could play fucking I Love It Loud and fucking Tom Petty's fucking Last Dance with Mary Jane. That's fucking anything faster than that.
I'm saying that. I'm surprised that we didn't hear that on fucking Saturday night. Last Dance with Mary Jane.
Because that's not depressing.
It's slow.
Yeah.
And it says Mary Jane in the song.
Yeah, but it had nothing to do with beer and screwing your sister and having shotguns in the back of your pickup truck that just got a flat tire while your dog ran away.
Yeah.
That's what that was the whole fucking point. That was so terrible.
No, yeah, and and it's just like.
I mean, there were some decent looking chicks there, at least, to take your mind off the. I mean, they were nothing special though, anyways, either.
They were good by what they were being compared to.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It was a comparison thing.
That's right. If you're a 5, you stand next to a 3. You look like a 6 or an 8.
Yeah. That's exactly it.
So I got a question.
Sure.
Which one of us is
what?
I don't know.
Oh, which one of us? Oh, it's easy. I'm the 3, you're the 5.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't thinking that way either. But yeah, we're just seeing where that was coming.
I don't even know what you were talking about.
You did it first.
Oh.
You did it eventually.
I was like, oh, what
Like what? What do you mean?
I thought you were going some sort of homosexual thing.
What do you mean? What are we? Oh, fuck yeah! I'm the 5-year free. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, fucking right. I just wanted to make sure, cause.
Yeah.
So I guess that makes us together in 8.
I learned playing drum rudiments on a practice pad. Oh, one of those, yeah. I need to. Simon says.
You want to play drums for IOB, Pat? You've got an open invitation.
Yeah, I would like to see Pat doing that.
And then we can play Hope a Lot and bring it down.
Yeah.
We'll give it the Lytton treatment. We'll set it on fire and burn it down to the ground.
Oh, fuck.
Too early?
Not soon enough. Yeah. So, there's nothing really happening on.
Yeah, no, there
was, and I didn't get a chance to go through it. I've always seen these things about underrated metal albums, and I actually came across
Did you find a different list? Because they always come up with the same list. It's like it's kind of like they
I found one that was doing underrated punk albums.
Wow.
I can't seem to recall where I put it. No, that's not it.
This is live. This is what you get when it's live. You get research. We fly by the skin of our teeth.
Oh, that's the underrated metal albums. I didn't even get to go through some of these ones to hear some of them. Some of the bands I heard of.
Yeah.
And you know what? I could say there is some really underrated albums between 93, 90 to 95 to now because of where the mainstream went.
Right, went to grunge and then fucking.
We're in a pop thing right now. Usually the pendulum will swing and it'll come back the other way.
Yeah.
The problem is I don't. It's so saturated and what's the word I'm looking for? Just probably saturated. Like there's so many bands out there now.
Kind of like the 80s fucking when every fucking band that had a fucking ballad fucking got signed.
Any band that played the whiskey got signed. Oh, you played the whiskey? Yeah, fuck, let's sign
There you go.
Yeah, let's fucking sign you. What?
Good job, Great White.
Yeah, whatchamacallit. And yeah, guys were signing back then. Guys were signing contracts in the fucking back of the whiskey.
Hey, I'm sure they're signing the back of the shitter while they're snorting coke off the back of the toilet, signing their fucking.
Yeah, like the record guy's giving them some fucking a bag of fucking coke, and he's like, "Here, fucking snort this and sign this."
There's your bonus,
and you'll be a rock star. And except that you can't have that guy and that guy. I'm talking to you, Tom Kiefer.
That's right.
I'm pretty sure those other guys and Brittany Fox made some fucking money, but whatever.
Cinderella.
No, the two guys from Brittany Fox were in Cinderella.
Oh, are they?
And the record label was like, we didn't like the look of these guys. You're gonna kick them out.
And then they formed Brittany Fox.
And they formed Brittany Fox and got signed.
So that's
because of the fact that they were former members of Cinderella.
That's why I always fucking wondered they sound. I always thought to myself that fucking they sounded like a really cheap copy of Cinderella.
Yeah. Well, because they were probably co-writing the songs.
Probably. Well, they got the guy that fucking tries to sing like Tom Kiefer too.
Yeah.
I don't even know what song they fucking had.
Speaking of that, that's going to be coming up pretty soon, isn't it?
What's that?
The Wasp?
Wasp, it's in August.
That's close enough.
We're doing Nita first.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Going to go see the show's favorite hired gun. I'm going to put it out on this show first. If they do it the same way as I did the meet and greet with Henry Rollins, because it seems like how it's played out is going to be the exact same way as so you get early entry, and I highly recommend that we take it up on that. If we have to go a little bit early.
Oh, we'll take it up. We're doing the full fucking experience. We're going to get what's coming to us, motherfucker.
Yeah, and so we go in, you get you get the laminate, and you go in, and then we got to write questions down on a piece of paper that we wanted to ask. I cannot recall what I asked. It turned out that I wasn't the fanboy that I thought I was when you go there, and people were asking these outrageous freaking questions, deep questions.
Yeah.
And I was like, I didn't even know that guy did that.
I just want to know what it was like playing in Black Flag.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, that guy's lived a life, right? And so my question that I'm going to ask, just so we don't ask the same question, or maybe we should, that way we got a better chance.
It's like 2 or 1.
We got a 200% chance, right?
That's right.
Or I don't know how it works. That's a math thing for another day. I'm going to write down, what does it feel like to be the favorite hired gun of Chris and Aaron Live?
I'm going to ask the same question.
Because I just remember Henry Rollins didn't get to see the questions ahead of time.
Yeah.
Handler hands them to him.
Oh, so the handler
No, hands them the whole stack of everybody.
So
it's a sold out show.
So it's not like the handler skimmed through and picked
No, it's a sold out show at the Rio Theater.
Mm-hmm.
And then afterwards, there's maybe 20 to 30 people that got the Q&A.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden the handler gives him the things, and he's going through them, and he throws them to the side if he doesn't want to. This is Aaron. Because I think I even put my name on it. I don't know. I can't remember. And so I think you were told not to put your name just so you don't get this little shout out thing. And it's just like.
You don't feel bad if you get questioning.
Yeah. So yeah, exactly. So
being the age where everybody's feelings get hurt.
Yeah. So he goes through them, and he's like, no, this isn't really relevant. This is a stupid question. We all know the answer to this one, blah, blah, blah. And because probably I did ask something that was, whatever. I can't even remember what I asked. And so I'm guessing it's going to be like that.
What do you get for this thing again, this fucking thing that we're doing? What did they give you and all that shit? Because I'm thinking if we get a poster from where it can go up behind here where it's all signed.
I think you can buy the poster ahead of time.
Oh, yes, you can sign
the merch thing, and then you can have her sign.
Or you can buy a poster anywhere else for that fucking matter. You don't have to be one you buy there.
You should get a poster made of us and have her sign it. How hard would it be to make a poster of you and I?
Fuck all, I can do it no problem.
Yeah, I betcha. I think that would be even better. Get 2 posters made, one for you, one for me.
No, both of us. Have both of us.
Both of us. So you can have one.
Yeah, one with you on the left and one with me on the left.
Yeah.
Different poses. We'll get her to sign it. Oh, that would be fucking funny. Then you know what she'd say? Chris, you guys are fucking funny. You're coming with me for the rest of the tour. And you're going to have to stay on my bus with me. And I'll say, okay, I guess I'll have to. I'll take one for the team, Craig Blunt.
I'd be like, I would be the complete idiot that I always am.
Also with that.
I don't know how many, has nothing to do with music, but it's just fun to listen to. I don't know how many times I've been with either say Mrs. Aaron, a former whatever, and a girl has hit on me. And they're like, that girl's just hitting on you.
I'm oblivious to it too. Totally fucking oblivious.
She's like, yeah, she was just like, and I'm like, are you sure?
Well, unless the titties come out, I'm fucking.
Yeah, exactly.
That would say.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
And then you get home and you're fucking sitting there thinking, you're sitting there back smoking one, and you're thinking back. And I thought,
holy shit,
she was probably could have bought some. Fucking idiot.
Yeah. Here it is. For $75, which is, I think, is still good because the ticket's like what, $25, all the fucking service charges.
Actually, after everything came, it came to just under 150. Under 150.
Yeah, and still
because they charged with American prices.
Yeah, it's all that shit. That's right. So
it was not just the service charge. It was the currency, whatever.
Yeah, there was.
But still, that's not a bad deal.
So you get the laminate. I have mine hanging up outside the door.
Yeah.
Of Henry Rollins.
Oh! Here we go for the karaoke time.
Okay.
All right.
Compared to what we saw on Saturday.
Yeah, you guys need a fucking raise.
Because honestly, yeah, we should. Okay.
We should be paying
compared to what we're paying you now. I'm going to give you a 10% raise.
See, I was bad when I brought this to the attention. I was going to give you a 20% raise from what you're getting right now. So
let's split the difference. We'll say 15.
50. There you go. Another 3 years. We got you down for another 3 years at 15% more of what you're making right now. You guys.
Honestly, the dancing, the fucking. All of a sudden, when they went to look at each other, listen.
That's right.
And it was just like, not a fan of that song. Overplayed bullshit to me.
Fair enough, yes.
Was never a Def Leppard fan.
Me neither.
But like you said, they put on a good show.
That's what won me over. They never made me go back and listen to their albums, but it would be one of those things like when we see Rob Zombie. If you accidentally went and saw it and Def Leppard was there and you wanted to see something else, I wouldn't be disappointed.
Wasn't disappointed the first time I saw Rob Zombie, which was with Alice Cooper. No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't Ozfest.
But it was a different show.
It was.
Because that one was like that. That was outside. There wasn't the inside.
That was actually my first time.
Yeah, there wasn't the big screens.
He did have the big screen. I kind of remember he had like the drums were all at back and he had big thing. But you know,
a totally different show.
Rob Zombie really is. He's an entertainer. I would never pay to see him. It just always happens to be that we pay to see him when we want to see someone else.
Yeah. Yeah. So
but he's not disappointing.
I have a tie right now with Municipal Waves and Rob Zombie.
Yeah.
3 times. So, don't know who's going to win that race.
But on this note, though, Municipal Waves is really only still an opener band, though, still. So you are going to, every time you see Municipal, you're probably going to see it before you're seeing someone else.
So when we saw, I will never forget this. Was when we saw the co-headline show of Zombie and Cooper. Alice Cooper still blew him away, even though he went on first.
Well, that's because they were different shows. Alice had more of the horror movie type thing, and Rob Zombie had more of the electronic big shit.
He had the 2 screens playing. He had Johnny Five throwing his guitar up.
So Rob Zombie was.
He had Joey Jordan
sit on the drums. Yeah, that's right. But Alice still blew him away, even though Alice was throwing down. I think Alice would cut his head off that night.
I think it was toned down for stage setup though.
Well, headliners they always do slower shows.
It was a co-headlining show because they both got an hour and a half. That's how you determine that.
I remember seeing Manson and Hole together. That was a co-headlining tour, and it took away from Manson's show, in my opinion. But,
yeah,
but it's what it does, right?
I don't see Hole as being a band that needs.
But that was back in the day.
A big stage.
No, they don't.
They don't need a big setup. Courtney doesn't want to play the guitar up center. I don't see Melissa Octafar running around like Slash. Drummer's the drummer, and any footage that I've ever seen of the guy that played guitar, the only guy in the band.
Yeah.
I never saw him actually lift his head up.
I really only knew it was fucking Courtney Love and it was Melissa Octafar. It was like that fucking show with fucking kids. These fucking poor kids, dude. They were up. They were co-headlining with Hole and Manson and Hole came on first. I gotta say though, that was Hole Celebrity Skin album, and they weren't that bad. They were actually pretty.
You know what? Not a bad written album.
No, that's just Kurt Cobain wrote it.
I hear he helped write
something
shit like that.
But that album wasn't bad. But some kid was up front and he was chanting something.
And what's her name got to write on it too? Melissa Octafar.
Did she?
Yeah, I heard that she got to help write on that as well, even though that she was Whole from day one.
Yeah,
was Courtney Love hired guns.
Right.
But it was called Whole.
Well, they were Babes in Toyland or something before that.
Yeah, before that, I don't.
Courtney Love was, anyways.
Yeah, I know she was that. She was the bass player of Babes in Toyland.
But fucking, yeah, some kid was on the yelling something. Fucking Courtney Love, the cunt, stopped fucking the show and fucking went up to this kid and started yelling at him, saying, "Screw you! You sit there and shut up. You're gonna have to listen to us. You're gonna fucking see Manson when he comes out. But right now." And then fucking Melissa Octafar walks up to Courtney Love and whispers something in their ear. And Courtney's like, "Oh, you're yelling Melissa, not Manson. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so yeah, you fucking dumb cunt."
Yeah.
But I do remember that though too. And Melissa was pretty hot back then too. At that show. But the show was actually pretty good.
I got distracted here with. No, that's not a good picture of her. Yeah. I'd call her pugly.
Yeah.
I put what's her name in the pugly category too.
Who's that?
Shirley Manson, another Manson.
Yeah, she's pugly.
Yeah, pretty ugly. Yeah, there's just something about it, you're like, oh, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm not sure if she's hot or not.
I don't know.
I know you just look at something.
Maybe I should have another drink.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. No, I was wrong. Yeah. Anyways.
That just reminded me of something totally different that we can't even talk on air about.
But that was Ron and Karen again, kicking it out.
Yeah, kicking it out.
We beat the shit out of everybody in that fucking bar that we went to last week. It was fucking good. Fucking way better.
There was the one old guy that did what did he do? He did was it Chuck Berry? No.
Oh yeah, Johnny Be Good.
He did Johnny Be Good.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Chuck Berry.
Yeah.
Johnny Be Good.
Yeah, so he did some Chuck Berry. Not once did he look at the screen. He just knew the words.
Yeah.
It's like what, you know which is what I was saying earlier. You know all the words when you're in your car, when you're in your shower, when you're at home and you're cooking. And you're,
That's right, but you have a backing track.
You got a backing track, and you know what is going on. But at that thing, you are the star, and you got to fucking act like it.
You don't have that fucking safety net of the backing track to follow.
And if you do not know the words, what do? You hold the microphone up.
That's right. You just go like that, you just fucking hope everybody sings it with you.
Yeah, exactly. Especially if it's at you really need to do it at the parts where people know the words too.
That's right. Obviously.
Don't do it at the parts where nobody knows the words.
No, you gotta do something everybody knows.
Exactly.
For them to do that. Hey, I guess that's the same fucking thing.
Yeah,
still.
but it's
Otherwise, it's gonna backfire in your face. You're gonna look like a dumb biggest fucking ass.
yeah. I did see that one time at a big time show.
Mm-hmm.
It was 2015. I took one of the Offspring, the female one,
Mm-hmm.
to see Katy Perry.
Mm-hmm.
Great live show. Problem is the audience is 12. So when she's doing the thing and she actually suck out the microphone,
Yeah.
crowd didn't know what the fuck to do. I would honestly say 75% of the audience
I had no idea.
was their first concert of any sort and had no idea what to do. And I was just like, oh, and I felt bad for her.
Of course, so
I'm like, oh, they don't know what to do. And it was the fact that they didn't know what to do. But
it was like Sebastian Bach. Saw him when they're doing I remember you fucking he said he for the first couple verses to the guitar solo, he just fucking held the mic out like that. The whole Commodore was just fucking singing it for him. You're just walking back.
I love those ones when you can see when you can do that and you can hold that microphone out. I can't remember if I've been to a show like that, but when they can do that,
yeah,
that is when you really know. And this goes back to that fucking girl at the fucking bar that starts, and usually 9 times out of 10, they're a woo girl.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean by that.
I know what you mean by that.
When the song comes on, they go woo.
Woo! They wrote the song about me.
Yeah, exactly. When a guy can hold that out, girl can hold the microphone out, and the whole crowd just sings. That's when you know that song really was written about them.
That's right.
And they know the words. And, well, probably anybody else can do that because, well, you're singing along with somebody.
That's right.
But
yeah, Sebastian Bach did that. That one in 18 in Life, he basically really didn't sing. He just had everybody fucking sung it.
Yeah.
He did sing a couple fucking words just to I guess, earn his buck, but.
So, as before we were interrupted by the karaoke.
Karaoke. Yes. Well, what the slide we're gonna get from Nita Strauss? Other than
you get a 1 hour small group VIP experience.
Small group, me and her. That's a small group.
Yeah. A limited edition autograph tour poster, so you do get that.
Oh, you can sign that and stick it up the back here.
Yeah. The laminate,
mm-hmm.
a group photo, and one-on-one. So you and I, and we can go.
I think it's a group photo of everybody there.
Or is it the group of?
I think that's a group. I think it's the group. I think it'd be a group photo of the whole.
Well, honestly, what we'll do is we just won't go first, obviously. Just because of the fact, then see what they do. Then we can discuss in line what we're doing. Three
game day decisions.
Yeah, game day decisions. Yeah. 3 personal items. I'm not gonna haul a bunch of shit.
No, I'm not hauling that.
There's no way I'm doing that.
Hauling.
I don't think like Henry Rollins. I got one upstairs of one of his books. I bought a book there, just because of the.
Well, you know what? She's giving us a fucking poster. You might as well sign that one.
Well, no, but it's a signed poster.
Oh, it's already a signed poster.
It's already signed. And early access.
I've got an idea. Let's help Barney out. We're allowed to bring 3 items. Let's bring Barney as an item again. I want you to sign my buddy. I want you to sign Barney. He's my little pocket troll.
Can you sign this? I hope you're watching.
Oh, okay. I'll sign it. Pass it to me. Here you go.
That guy would
support his neck, support his head. There you go. Yeah.
That guy would lose his shit.
Well, I know. I told him we were going. He just looked at me. Oh, that dude, $150. Get the ticket.
Yeah.
Being great. We're gonna go.
Exactly. I think. Yeah, these are the shows that you gotta fucking support. And I think I told you this last week, or in between now and last Monday. I was like, wait a second, because I was like trying to find. I'm like, I know the recent Nina Strauss songs that she did, where she's got guest vocalists from Alice Cooper, In Flames, and
Alyssa
Glutes White,
or White Glues or whatever,
or White Glutes or whatever.
But
the thing is the Alyssa White Glutes or whatever or White Glutes or Glutes White, whatever her name is.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Damn good song.
It is a good song. I thought that was the first one she released, wasn't it?
Yeah. The only thing I like about that right now is I'm like, she's Canadian. Yeah. She might show up. I'm getting a little fanboy with that one. I was like, oh, she might show up, and that would be, because I know that she's gonna have some. Nina Strauss handpicked somebody from one of these stupid fucking shows. Got Talent, Most Wanted.
Oh yeah.
Whatever.
Well, she could pick me off of this show.
No, to sing.
Oh, to sing. Oh.
So she handpicked somebody to sing, and they're from
cheap hired gun.
Yeah, they're probably we'll give you a pack of Twizzlers and we'll let you come on tour.
You can ride the bus. You get to ride up front in the bus with us.
Yeah, you can ride in the front of the bus. I'll be the back. We don't talk.
No, you don't contribute. You just show up and do your thing.
Yeah, and we will release the shackles and everything.
And then you're going to be rock started after that. Then you'll be a hired gun too.
And then you will be playing the Mission Theater.
That's right.
Who did I see fucking doing that? Years ago, and another guy was involved in this too. It was like 20-something years ago. They did one of those reality, which is totally not reality. Mm-hmm. It's a game show. You remember Rockstar Supernova? With it had Jason Newsted, Gilby Clarke.
I do remember the Rockstar. Yeah,
and I think
Gilby Clarke. Yeah, Jason Newsted and
Tommy Lee was the drummer.
Oh yeah.
Tommy Lee was the drummer. Jason Newsted was the bass player, and Gilby Clarke was the guitar player. And they were auditioning for a singer. They were going to put together a band.
Yeah.
And so Buddy wins. They do like a handful of shows. I don't even know how many shows they ended up doing. I'll have to look it up here.
Probably whatever they contractually had to do.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden I heard about the guy that won and Gilby Clarke playing in fucking Mission.
Oh, really?
I was like, Gilby Clarke, you played with fucking Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
You didn't make the cut after, whatever. I don't know who he knew to stay in the thing. Jason Newsted, yeah, Tommy Lee, Jason Newsted, and Gilby Clarke. I got that right. And the winner was this guy named Lucas Rossi. Or Rossi, whatever.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, it kind of sounds.
What does the ass clown look like?
Well, this is what he looks like now. He's probably still trying to make a fucking go of it. I don't remember what he looked. I don't remember this guy at all.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I kind of remember that look there.
Yeah.
But
no,
or this one here.
The name Rossi, that one, that last name just kind of sounds familiar.
Yeah, and so I don't know what happened to this guy. Let's see here. We got Rockstar Supernova. History. Name issues. So they had name issues with the name Supernova because there was a pop punk trio
Called
in
Supernova.
1989,
Yeah,
that filed a lawsuit against Mark Burnett, who's
the producer or something.
producer of Survivor.
Yeah.
They brought out an album. For some reason, it went to 101 on the top 200. What, did they make the fucking top 200 just for that one band because it came in 101?
I guess.
Like, fuck, who does a top 200?
Well, they could have said the top 150. That would be even cheesier.
That would even be, can't think and say the top 110. Released in 2007. I thought it was longer ago than that.
I didn't even know they fucking released anything.
I didn't know either.
I actually forgot all about that Supernova thing back in the fucking
I just thought of it now when I brought up the whole thing about
American
playing.
Idol and shit.
Yeah. The band went on to tour with supporting acts Delana, which was the runner-up on Rockstar Supernova Australia. Like, what the fuck? 2007 was when 2007. Gilby Clarke had rumored to quit the band, but it was confirmed that he was still part of it. 2007, Rossi released a EP of his own music.
Greatest hits.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, discography. Yeah. So in other words, I think when they brought out an album, I bet you, because my opinion of it is that you have Tommy Lee, Newstead, and Clark. Probably a hired gun doing solos. I don't know if Gilby Clarke solos or whatever. He's always, because I know him as a
real guitar player. Yeah.
I'm assuming that these guys went in a day.
Oh, I'm sure they did.
Here's the music, and they fucking played it.
Or they had it pre-recorded already.
It's all pre-recorded.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they're just looking for this guy.
Yeah, all this guy.
Or in the 2 or 3 months of them recording the show,
they recorded
the album.
At 4 hours or a day over here, a day over there.
Yeah, they're like, oh, the show. We start recording the show at 4 in the afternoon, but we need you here at 1 because you need to do some bass tracks for 3 hours.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming it's probably shit like that. Yeah, it was all in 2007, and then Newstead did his shit. You know, Tommy Lee, I don't know, he had to go do some, you know, backing tracks somewhere else. But I was always, I'm not a fan of, go off on another tangent, I'm not a fan of when you see these people on fucking
game shows,
these game shows of singing, playing, YouTube stars that do shit. The YouTube stars, the ones I'm looking at you, I want to call them Lilac, but it's actually called pronounced Liliac.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was Lilac.
Yeah. You know.
That's the one Barney like.
Yeah, he's all over that.
He's got a chubby stuff.
Yeah, but I'm just like I'm like.
But I mean, they made it work for him, though.
They made it work. It's taken them a long time to. They just released a single that's popped up, and
is it original or
it's an original. Not terrible, but very uneventful, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, nothing special.
Nothing
no
special.
Pizzazz to it.
No pizzazz.
Oh, it's right there.
No, that's them doing Master of Puppets.
Oh, you gotta put the original song on.
Oh. Yeah, it's Liliac.
I see. Now that you actually said, I can see the name down there.
It's this one, Carousel. Yeah, you are, Richard. Let's try this. Yeah, they're all fun.
You only want my advice. Take a trip to cloud9. I like that feeling of euphoria. It's
Hey,
nice.
I don't
Maybe
think that.
I'm just stoned in paradise. My mind is pacing in this motion. I cannot stop it going over like a blind man seeing potion. I'm going crazy. I'm spinning like a carousel. Oh, it's a thrill I cannot tell. My life is going everywhere. Oh, I'm spinning like a carousel.
That's definitely tough. I like it better than the other stuff.
Now you're coming around again. I see you're sitting on the other side with me. It's goes into a different fantasy. That's my kind of prodigy, baby. My mind is pacing in this motion. I can't stop it going over like a blind man.
It's kind of like the dancing cowboy at that bar.
So that was an original.
I like it better than the cover songs. I don't know if any.
I liked it better than the original or the covers that they do too, because it was just good to see them or the
Original.
singer,
Yeah.
mostly the singer, step out of Dio's fucking shadow.
Yeah.
Even
Although
though
she did do that pretty good, but it's good to see them not do.
Chris
Like-
Narco's drumming on the album Now the Bell Rings. I have no idea who any of that is. I only understand half of those words.
I kind of lost me after Chris. Are we looking it up?
We're gonna look this up. Now the bell rings. I can't spell.
Down. You got us, Pat.
Oh fuck, you're an idiot. Oh fuck.
That was funny.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
It's like he's just waiting. This is why we haven't heard from Pat all day. It's because
He's thinking about this one.
he's like, I'm gonna wait. And he's like, how long have you been sitting on that, Pat? Like, honestly.
That was good. That was fucking good.
Yeah.
But anyways, like I was telling you earlier, I've been getting into accents and shit, and the singer chick, she's gonna be my future ex-girlfriend. So yeah, she's screaming hot. So I decided to do see where she came from, because the guitar player is Piggy D there from Zombie, and so I wanted to know who this chick was. Like, I want to know how you meet chicks like this. Fucking, he could do it, so could I. But yeah, she's from another band called New Year's Day. Give them a listen. I kind of like them.
I kind of liked it. It reminded me of, because like you said, there's some dancey things to it.
Yeah, it's like a dancey goth horror metal sound.
It almost sounded like a really heavy Garbage with Shirley Manson, who we mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
That's why it was.
But it has a new metal sound to it.
But it's got a new metal sound to it.
And the drums are really electronic, like you'd hear in a dance club or something.
Yeah, very electronic.
And that chick's voice, man, yeah.
Yeah, she's got a good
I
voice.
dig that
She's
chick.
got the look, which helps with, we want simple music
Yep.
with a good aesthetic.
That's right. You're what? And that's why I'm in IOB.
Aesthetic.
You think I know how to play? I'm the Nikki Sixx of IOB. I just gotta stand up there and look good.
Yeah, exactly. Not me. I have to fucking carry it.
Well, we don't have a drummer. Sean's fucking and Sean sings, and Matt's out doing his guitar, and Vic's doing his guitar. While they're all doing that, then they got look at me. Who's gonna put on the other? Me. It's up to me to put on the show. When Vic ain't screaming his guitar, he's got me up.
Nothing against good friend Rick.
No.
Of Never Another, but yeah, when you played with them, you brought it.
Yeah.
You brought that.
Well, I wasn't just.
You brought that.
I channeled Gene.
Gene Simmons,
the showman, the type.
Yeah,
the
showman with the pointing, everything. I know it's you're the center of the picture. I should find it for this show. The Halloween one.
Which one?
When where you were dressed as Paul Stanley.
That was IOB.
Was that IOB?
That was IOB. So yeah. And Matt was the big bad wolf.
Yeah, that's right.
I forget what Vic was, and Sean was Slipknot, and Sean was Corey Taylor.
Yeah.
And I forget. Oh, and Todd was that clown that night.
He was
that evil clown or the Joker.
I think he was the Joker that night.
Yeah.
He was the Joker from, I believe it was the '89 Batman, from when
Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, the Jack Nicholson when who was Batman back then?
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton threw the water at him.
Yeah.
And he had the steel thing in his chest, and then he shot him, but he threw the water at him. He was wearing some sort of crazy hat and shit.
Or he's just an evil clown, but I don't remember what he was.
Maybe an evil clown. I thought for some reason I
want to say Joker, but I also want to say evil clown. But I know he's a priest once too, so I don't.
No, I think that was that wasn't that one.
That wasn't that one.
No, but favorite and what was I that year?
You're Nurse Rosetta.
I was Nurse Rosetta.
and Mrs. Aaron was fucking Alice Cooper.
I know, and I've been wanting to do that one again. Not that order, but I've been like, you know what else we should do? We should do Zach and Kelly from Saved by the Bell. And she's like, no. Because I'm like, yeah, that's right. I'm Kelly. I'm dressing like the fucking cheerleader. Yeah. No, but there's a picture. The picture is of you, and you got your head turned. You're looking at the camera.
Yeah, it was Peter, my buddy Peter, who used to own the print shop beside me. Like, you always took pictures of bands and record them.
Yeah.
He always come to Never Another and IRB shows. He'd always think. But yeah, I was looking over my shoulder. So my face is kind of the foreground, but then you look like that, and over my shoulder, and it was, because I was off, the camera had me off to, I guess, the left.
Yeah.
And then over in the empty space, there's fucking Nurse Rosetta.
Nurse Rosetta was, this is the truth, was grinding up against a short little blonde-haired guy.
Oh! Was the short little blonde-haired guy there that night?
And Alice Cooper standing right beside him.
He was there that night.
Yeah, he was there that night.
That's interesting.
Yeah. You can't really, I know, because that was the only time that I did that. And yeah, I was totally up against the short little blonde-haired guy.
I didn't think the blonde-haired kid came out for those things. Are you trying to find it?
I'm gonna try and find it.
I know where it is. I can get you that in a fucking second. I think I had it on my fucking Facebook there. We'll find it. We'll fucking post it so you can see it.
Yeah, good way to end the show here.
Well, the show's already over. So this is where commercial would set in if this were actual TV.
Yeah.
While we're doing research, this is the commercial time.
Oh, I probably got it.
So don't be changing the channel yet.
No.
But if you're really fucking bored while we're doing this, you can usually go and like and subscribe and do all that shit down there.
Exactly. That's what totally you should be doing.
I would.
I think I already have.
Yeah, and then I unsubscribed. Thought, what the fuck did I do? It's kind of like the fat chick in the morning. And you kind of wake up like, oh, what did I do? Unsubscribe. Yeah. Ah, fuck. I can't figure it out.
We'll
find it for next week.
We'll find it for the next couple days here.
I know exactly where it is. I just gotta be a little more fucking coherent.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, that's honestly, yeah.
Oh, one more thing before we leave. When is Mrs. Aaron and Mr. Aaron and Big Daddy going up to the fucking Chilliwack thing? The karaoke
Not this
thing?
weekend, but the following weekend.
All right. Not this weekend, but the following. Where is it?
In Cultus Lake.
Cultus
At
Lake.
the Cultus Lake Pub.
Cultus Lake Pub. Karaoke. We're bringing the show there. We want to see people there.
Yeah.
Come say hi to Chris and Aaron.
Yeah.
Buy us a beer. We wouldn't say no.
You come to us. Say that you are a fan of the show, and you will win a no prize.
Yeah, we don't got a prize for him, but you can get your picture taken with us.
We'll give you fine. I'll sign something
for a small fee.
No, I'll just sign it. He charges. I don't.
Unless it's boobs. Those are free.
I'll sign whatever you got.
Guys or girls boob? I don't care. Boob's a boob.
Boob's a boob. Yeah.
Never signed
That's
a
right.
boob.
Not this weekend.
But the weekend after. We're going to be karaoke up at Cultus Lake, something or other pub. Making some noise up there.
Yeah. It's gotta be better than what.
Anything's gotta be better than fucking back down there. You know what? But you know what also too? We're gonna be in Chilliwack. Just so you know, I'm probably gonna crash here. Because we're getting shit faced. And we're gonna make it happen. And we're gonna make it happen.
Yeah.
Probably part of the reason we didn't fucking make the party happen is because you had to come to Chilliwack. I had to go to all.
There was.
We
both said the vibe.
Well, the vibe was the shit.
It was the shit, and it was
depressing.
Sad.
Depressing.
It was just like. It was sad.
It was a sad story.
It was like trying to. Juggle on a unicycle at a funeral.
Yeah, well, you can't be an ass clown at a funeral.
Yeah, sure. It was just like this.
It was depressing, man. And then to find out
where there's the point of where you're trying to be entertainment, and then there's the point of like people would just be like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah, actually, there was no saving the entertainment.
No, there was no saving it.
But that's my point of it. But I mean, again, I guess you really had to be drunk because there were some fucking drunk folk there that were doing the fucking bringing the party down there. But they were the one that.
Yeah,
they were having a blast.
They have
songs.
They have their agenda. Okay.
They have their agenda. So do we. Next Wednesday. No. Not this Friday, but the Friday after.
The Friday after.
Karaoke in Chilliwack. Be there.
Yes, you should.
Chilliwack, Cultus Lake, for that matter.
Yes.
Come on up. I'll even let you pick a song and sing it for me. I would let that.
I'll let somebody pick a song for me as long as I know it.
Oh, no. They can pick a song and sing it for me.
Oh!
To me.
Oh, to you.
Oh, yeah, serenade me. Serenade me with your golden pipes. Let me hear it. Oh.
I looked at the picture. He's like some fucking.
I'm saying R.I.P. and that.
We're so